YouTube, what's going on? Thank you for clicking on the video and happy new year, guys. Now, 2022 was pretty good for me as a camo grinder. I completed Atomic in Vanguard. I've already unlocked Orion in Modern Warfare 2, as well as making a start on the Ultimate Mastery grind. But when I woke up today on the first day of 2023, it dawned on me that I don't actually have Orion on every single gun in Modern Warfare 2. I actually have 51 out of 54 complete. So I have gold on 53 out of 54. The Chimera, the M13 are both gold. The Baz piece still needs a little bit of work. I only have a couple of camo challenges to complete on there. And I know that the Chimera is bugged because I can't actually get long shots that track, so I can't unlock platinum, which leaves me with the M13, which I'm already about halfway through the platinum grind. So I figured, screw it, I'm going to complete that today. I know that the last video that I dropped is actually the long shot spots on every single map, and obviously having completed the grind mostly before Shoot House actually came into the game as well, I'm pretty familiar on how to do all of these challenges and how to do them efficiently. But man, I cannot wait to have Shoot House back. I know there's a bunch of people in comments and stuff on the last couple of videos I've dropped that have said very similar things too. Oh, we got Tarek. This is actually really good. And I spawned straight in the corner building. How convenient. All right, what's up, fellas? Who fancies making things easy for me? Whoa. I didn't even see that guy. He's trying to do his long shots too. Did I stick him? I did. That was so worth it. I imagine one of the first updates that we're going to get in 2023 is actually the addition of Shoot the Ship, which is obviously one of the famous playlists from Modern Warfare 19. I know it's where I spent the vast majority of my time on that game. And it's probably the same for a lot of other people too, especially anyone who was an actual big fan of the franchise and wanted to play and get kills, because honestly, those maps stunk. They were terrible. All right, that's one. So could you take a couple steps back for me next time? I've been full of praise for this camo grind. It's been super efficient. The vast majority of things, at least for me, have tracked perfectly well as well, which is a big change compared to all of the past 3 titles that I've played, to be honest. I had problems on Modern Warfare 19. Well, that was a nice little triple. And I had problems with maybe 3 or 4 guns in Cold War, although I started that grind super late, to be honest. So most of those guns bugs were actually patched by the time I was doing that, which was lucky because I know there were a lot. And then Vanguard I started and I flew out of the traps with that. I was planning on getting that in the first couple of weeks. Very similar to how I did with Modern Warfare 2. I think maybe like half of the guns in the game were bugged to start with. They weren't tracking properly, you couldn't unlock them, or they were tracking perfectly fine and you just couldn't unlock the challenges regardless. Or even like guns down to the Panzerfaust, which like the Panzerfaust, you had to shoot down aerial kill streaks, multiple aerial kill streaks. Hello. In one game. If you did hit them, then honestly, the gun wasn't strong enough to blow them up anyway, even if you hit them twice. And it took probably like 2 months of feedback coming through to Sledgehammer for them to change that, so that you could actually get the challenge by killing dogs, which I'm pretty sure is not what a rocket launcher was designed to do. I didn't even see that guy just lay on the floor. I'm so tired.
I'm a snake.
All right, we've unlocked platinum. 25 headshots to go. I think 2023 is going to be a super interesting year for Call of Duty. Obviously, in Modern Warfare 2, we're probably going to lose 24/7 shipment pretty quickly. That'll likely get swapped out for like, I don't know, they usually trade off like 24/7 shipment or Shoot House, and then sometimes throw in Shoot the Ship. Just kind of like drip feed us the really grindy category so that people don't complete those challenges too quickly, which I understand. It kind of sucks, but I understand. In February, we've got Season 2 coming. Now, I think we've already had a couple of leaks about Season 2, and I think the rumor is that we're going to end up with a crossbow again as one of the weapons. So, I mean, that's cool. It's fine. You know, the crossbow is cool. It's almost something of a little staple of Call of Duty. Like, we get it as an added DLC weapon in every game at this point, I swear. What I'm really interested to see in 2023 is the updates to Warzone. I think, honestly, Warzone needs some pretty serious work doing at this point. I don't want to go as far as saying like a total complete overhaul, because I don't think it is quite that. And the weird thing is as well that when you talk about like overhauling or putting in that much work, you think about starting something fresh, right? When in truth, most of the changes that need to be made to Warzone, at least in my opinion, are bringing it back in line with what gave it its identity in the first place, what made Warzone different from other battle royales, and what made people love it so much. Oh, that's a spawn. Now, sure, Raven have already made changes to the loadout system, made it easier to get your actual guns, which to me makes perfect sense. Warzone was all about getting your own loadout and really grinding through multiplayer, leveling those guns up so that you can build a setup that you like. I think it's fair to say that Warzone is synonymous with loadouts, you know? Alongside that, we've got all the AI in there now. We have the strongholds and stuff, which, like, the strongholds I'm not against. I don't think they're a problem. I don't think any way of getting your loadout is necessarily a problem. I think it's good, but I think they need a lot of work and they need some tweaks. speaks as to how they generally run and what their value is on the flow of the overall game. Because right now they just feel like a chore, especially with how powerful some of those AI are. I don't know how many headshots I've got. I have not been keeping track, but I feel like it's around 20 odd maybe. I think 2023 will be big for DMZ too. I think we'll see a big push behind DMZ very soon. It's clear that Infinity Ward think there is a market to be tapped into there, which makes sense because I know it was wipe season in Tarkov the other day and I saw a ton of love and excitement for that on the timeline, which is nice. You know, it's good to see people enjoying the content that's coming out and having new things to try. Call of Duty's DMZ, I think, like, compared to Tarkov, it's definitely more accessible. That said, I do still think it needs a little bit of direction, something like a marketplace where you can really spend the cash and the XP that you earn, give it a bit more value, or like add in exclusive blueprints, add in exclusive camos, things that people can earn, things that make it valuable to play. I think like reward for the time that you invest is definitely something that should be there, especially considering that we don't have a proper rank system anymore, so it's not like we've got prestiges to grind for. I don't know what it is between this game and last, but this M13 feels slower. I think I'm just worse, which is fine. What's up, Tyler? Let's get acquainted. Okay. Big D pusher. Okay. You can really tell that I've not played a lot of Call of Duty in the last week. I'm sorry for not uploading as well, by the way, guys. 2022 has been a bit of a, I'd say a weird year for me. A busy one and a hectic one, that's for sure. If I had to rank it, it wouldn't go down as one of my favorites. I think that's certainly not unfair to say for me. I've had like a lot going on at work, a lot going on at home and with family and stuff too. That's gotta be it, right? Yeah, that's it. Nice. Guess I can switch to the BAS-P. It certainly wasn't a terrible year or anything, and I've had a lot of things that I can learn from, which I suppose is like the main thing that I'm taking away from this year. But 2023, I feel a lot more set up for, a lot more excited for. There's a bunch of things that I want to accomplish. One of those things being investing more time into YouTube and stuff, which obviously I started to do at the end of last year. Speaking of, I want to say a big thank you for 500 subscribers as well. We actually hit that on Christmas Day. I was checking it at like 2 a.m. and I think I was like 2 off and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna hit that tomorrow. So that was cool. That was really great. I'm already on the way to 600 subscribers as well. So if you're watching now, then subscribe. We're gonna be uploading loads in the new year. As you can see by the rest of the videos on my channel, I do a lot of camo grinding, a lot of tips and tricks, and I play a lot of Warzone as well. I haven't uploaded any Warzone content since the new game dropped, which certainly wasn't the plan, but I think the state of the game is kind of why. Obviously, a lot of creators have spoken publicly about their views and how the game performs. I guess, you know, it affects their livelihood and stuff. I understand that. For me, like, I have a full-time job and stuff, so it's not really a case for me of like, oh, this isn't performing well, this isn't getting me views, followers, growth, you know. For me, I haven't enjoyed the game as much so far, and I do think they're gonna make changes to make it more enjoyable, especially now that Raven are in charge, who seem to be a lot more in touch with the community. It's got a trophy system in there. I'm not okay with that. We've done like over 500 subscribers over the last month. Well, I say month, it was really 2 weeks of uploading content. So to me, that's pretty incredible. And I really appreciate each and every single one of you guys that was subscribed. I think I'm going to be pushing for like 1,000 by the end of January. I think it's probably, you know, it's a tough target, but it, you know, not impossible, so I'm going for it. Let's go. And there it is. I'm gonna put the nice barrel back on it. Woo! 52 out of 54 done of Orion. Let's go, baby. But that's me for now, guys. I'm gonna go work on this BAS-P and finish that up. Hopefully they fix the Chimera soon so that I'm able to jump on that as well. But yeah, welcome to 2023. I appreciate you guys all stopping by the channel. Thank you again for 500 subscribers. That's so awesome to me. I appreciate you all, you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.